Hey everyone, welcome back to another brand new trade recap. Hope your weekend was great. Mine was also great, bro. I had some good time this weekend, and yeah, man, we're back with another nice trade today. So took this trade on Nasdaq today. I took this on my live account as well. As you can see, I went long once we inversed this gap right here. This one. I think I explained this on the previous video how to use, the video on IFVG. That there I explained about this thing. Whenever we see um, liquidity being grabbed and there is an intact CB or intact fair value gap before that, before those stops got rated. So if you look at here, this candle rated these stops, right? Until then that gap wasn't filled. If we swap that with this candle, that would have been like a little sketchy for me. I wouldn't take that, but I had other confluences for this trade, but one of them being this inversion gap on the 5 minute time frame. We'll go over the higher time frame narrative, but for now, yeah, you know what, let's just go on the higher time frame for a minute and do the let's say why I took this trade. Okay, so if you look to the left, we have taken out these on the indices chart. I know we didn't take these out on the futures chart, so there's a likelihood that Monday probably gonna tap take out Friday's high, then create the high of this week and then start selling off. So that could be a scenario that I'm looking for. And we have these highs. What I think we could take them out, but I don't like to see that happening because we have this huge range. And if you ask me what's my long-term bias, I'm still bearish, bro. I'm still bearish even if we have this kind of range. But you can say, like, if you're bearish, why did you take a long trade? Because I'm not an idiot, bro. If market's moving higher, even when I have a bearish or bullish bias, if I see market's probably gonna breach for some sort of buy side or sell side, like I would like to be a part of that move, not sticking to my goddamn bias. It trading is not that, not what majority of the people think, bro. It's not just the higher time frame narrative, bro. So just by looking at this candle, people must be thinking that, oh, we are gonna take a deep retracement into these range. All right, just wait, go to the lower time frame, then look what's happening. Then you might think of, or maybe you might look for your setup. But until then, why you like marrying your bias, bro? I don't marry my bias, to be very honest with you guys. I really don't, bro. So yeah, so I really want to see this Friday's high being rated. That means previous week's high probably gonna get rated, and then this week we probably either gonna create an indecisive candle, which probably gonna contain some range bound session, and then maybe the next week could sell off, or could be this week, but we'll see that. But on the daily time frame, so I'm bullish, and this is a daily inverse fair value gap that I just showed you. So we gapped down to today. We opened with this huge down close candle on the futures short. There is this huge gap, so we are likely to fill some of that gap, right? And we have this buy side. So as you guys know about low resistant liquidity run, so this high is a low resistant liquidity run. Even though I didn't hold my trade for that high, I think, yeah, that was really that was a really nice trade, and it was obvious that we're gonna reach up to that high because we just sold off from that gap, this CB right here, without any retracement or any high being formed here. So that when you see that those highs or lows becomes like a low resistant liquidity runs. All right, and the fact that I'm still looking for that previous week's high being to get rated, I was a little bit bullish for the day, but on the long term, I would be looking for bearish prices. If I see something, I'll go with that. But okay, so here's the trade idea. All right, so on the 1 hour time frame, I'm gonna turn on the session. So here's the session. So if you haven't watched my video on gold setup, how I trade gold, bro, I really recommend you to watch that video. All right, so if you have watched that video, you probably know why I took this trade. Whenever I see a clean swing dealing range like this, all right, before 8:30 and 9:30, I know for sure that, like, I've seen this I backtested this, and I've seen this play out like 70-80% of the time. All right, so we have this clean price like to the downside, and I'm looking for bullish prices. So and this is the start of a new week, so you're probably going to create the high then sell off if you're going to be bearish. So everything is lining up. All right, and look where it tapped into this 1 hour order block. All right, this is a 1 hour order block, because before taking out these buy stops, that was the last down close candle. So that is my order block, and we had these lows, this sell side liquidity which being pushed be, before this, I mean, when we dropped into this fab bro, into this bearish order block, bro. I mean, into this bullish order block. My bad, Chad. Look at the reaction. We literally like tap into the consequent encroachment, now the mean threshold of that order block. So when I saw that, I went dropped down to a 5-minute time frame. I waited for a swing low formation. So as you know me, I do top and bottom take most of the time, but when I'm uncertain about some things, I like to be I like to wait for swing high and swing low from being formed, because that gives me the confidence to trust my intention on where the market's probably gonna go on that on that particular day. And so I waited for this swing low formation, and we did that. Then we inversed it. So now look here. I didn't wait for this market structure shift on the 5-minute. What I did, I went to the I dropped down to a 1-minute time frame. When we inverse this, I waited for another market structure shift. We had 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now I'm not gonna deep dive. No, I'm not gonna dive deep. Okay, my bad, bro. I'm not gonna dive deep into this, but as you can see, for first market structure shift, and this shit is because the slippage, bro. Like, where's my entry? And second entry was here, so the average buying level was here, and yeah, man. So I bought 2 position here. My stop loss was below this low. All right, and I was a bit sketchy around that time because price could pull back into these gaps, but when I looked at the time, we were almost close to 8:30. So if we already moved lower, so we have already done the damage to the downside. So that says that there is a less likelihood that price could retrace again when the it hits the 8:30. So that's why I pushed the button and added to position, took my first partial on this 50-minute gap, within this gap right here, this 50-minute gap. Okay, now you might think like, why are you taking partial, dumbass? Bro, I've lost fortunes because of not taking partial, and you probably know that too. All right, bro, so don't complain about it, bro. It still pays you. All right, I took off like 50% off my position here, which is like 20 points, right? Then took off another 10 minutes in this CB right here. Then 8 more, and the rest of the 2 I took up here. I had a level here, and I saw price rejected from that. And yeah, man, that was the trade so far, and this trade fucking moved like 192 points, bro. It could have been an 18 trade, but whatever, man. I'm just joking, but it was a nice trade for me. So this was like a 9.26 all trade, and look how many antis we had on this trade. All right, I'm gonna turn off the indicator, bro, for a minute. So first one here. So look, here's the 8:30. This is your 8:30 time window. So 8:30, we created the low here. We failed to drop below this swing low. We had this gap. You could have entered on this. Then we had another BC right here. We respected that also. Then we had another BC right here, or you could have just used this inverse gap. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4. We had 4 entries toward this buy side, and yeah, the 9:30 move did happen from this order block right here. This was the order block. All right, so we pushed higher from this order block and pretty much grabbed those buy side, that low resistant liquidity run. Completed the cycle. So yeah, that was the trade so far. But yeah, man, I'm happy with the execution. I don't mind taking partials on along the way. I don't care who's gonna complain about it. Fuck you, man. But yeah, man, I encourage you to take partials as well, bro. It's really gonna help you a lot in terms of making money. Okay, so yeah, man. So far it is what it is, and probably if I get another chance to trade tomorrow, then yeah, I will take it. Post the breakdown of that trade too. But yeah, we started the week with a W. So yeah, and by the way, chat, make sure to give a thumbs up to the video. If you're new, please subscribe. That motivates me to make more content like this. And what else, what did I forget, man? But yeah, Lucid Funding, bro. Lucid Funding still 40% off. Make sure to check out Lucid Funding. Use code NEXTGEN if you want to. If you trade futures, you can use my code. I don't, bro. To be honest, I didn't make shit with affiliate, bro. Trust me. So I'll show you guys probably on the next video, bro, how much I made from affiliates. All right, I never took any payouts from any affiliate, bro. That is, dude. So yeah, you can use my code NEXTGEN if you like to, but yeah, that's gonna help. All right, it's not gonna go in vain. So yeah, man, whatever, chat, make sure to give a thumbs up to the video. Give a like, comment down what you learned, or if you take this trade I mean, if you took this trade, then yeah, man, comment down. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Till then, be safe, take care of your health, your mental health especially, and keep on grinding, chat. Peace out.